In the gentle hush of dawn, when the ocean shimmered in pale light and the currents stirred softly, the little mermaid swam through her coral garden. Her heart was calm, yet her mind wandered with questions. She had explored reefs, valleys, caves, and glowing gardens, but she always believed the ocean held deeper mysteries still waiting to be found. That morning, while drifting near the cliffs, she noticed something unusual. A faint melody floated through the water, soft as a whisper yet clear as the tide. It was not the song of whales, nor the chatter of dolphins. It was something different, delicate and strange, as if the sea itself were playing an instrument. Her curiosity stirred, and she followed the sound. The melody grew stronger as she swam deeper into a narrow canyon. The walls shimmered faintly with coral, and the current moved like a guiding hand. At the end of the canyon, she found a cage shaped like an open shell. Inside, at the center, stood a giant harp made entirely of shells and coral branches. The harp glowed softly, and the water around it shimmered with sound. Each current that touched its strings made music, notes rising and falling like waves. The little mermaid floated in awe. She had never seen anything so beautiful. An instrument made not by hands but by the ocean itself. She swam closer and brushed her fingers gently across one of the strings. The harp sang, releasing a note that echoed through the cave. The sound was not only heard but felt, filling her chest with warmth. She closed her eyes, letting the music wash over her. As she played, the harp seemed to respond to her heart. When she felt joy, the notes danced brightly. When she felt calm, the sound softened like a lullaby. When she remembered her doubts, the music turned low and thoughtful. She realized the harp was not only an instrument but a mirror of emotion, carrying the voice of whoever touched it. The little mermaid lingered for hours, weaving songs with her fingers. Fish gathered at the cave entrance, listening. Crabs stilled their movements, and even the currents seemed to pause. The ocean listened, too, as though the harp carried her song far beyond the cave. But after a while, she noticed the harp's glow dimming. Some of the strings had grown tangled with seaweed, and others were dulled by sand. The music faltered, its notes uneven. The mermaid's heart ached. Such beauty should not fade. She decided she would care for the harp, to keep its voice alive. She brushed away the sand, untangled the seaweed, and polished the shells until they gleamed again. Slowly, the harp's glow returned, and its music grew clear once more. She sang softly as she worked, adding her voice to the sound. Yet she realized the harp was too large for her alone to tend. So she swam back to her reef and called her friends. The dolphins came, swirling currents through the cave to clear debris. The parrotfish nibbled gently at algae clinging to the coral strings. The wrasp darted quickly to polish the smaller shells. Together they cared for the harp, restoring its strength. When the harp shone again, its music filled the ocean with new brilliance. The dolphins leapt in rhythm, the fish swam in patterns that danced with the notes, and even the whales far away added their deep voices to the song. The ocean became a vast choir, all joined by the harp's melody. The little mermaid felt her heart swell. She realized the harp was not meant for one alone. It was the voice of the sea itself, and its song grew strongest when many hearts came together. As the day faded into night, the harp continued to sing softly. Its glow lit the cave like moonlight, guiding any who passed. The mermaid rested nearby, her heart calm and full. She understood now that music was more than sound. It was connection, binding lives together in harmony. When she returned home, the memory of the harp song lingered in her heart. At night, when she closed her eyes, she still felt its notes, soft and steady like the rhythm of the tide. She knew she would return often, not only to play but to care for the harp and ensure its music never faded again.